In the small town of Willow Creek, where autumn leaves danced in the wind and the old clock tower chimed with a comforting rhythm, there lived a boy named Malik. Malik was a bright soul with eyes as deep as the night sky, always adorned with a warm smile. Yet, behind his radiant demeanor, lay a heart heavy with the burden of unkindness. Malik was the only black student in Willow Creek Elementary, a fact that seemed to cast a shadow over his days. From the moment he stepped into the schoolyard, whispers and taunts followed him like mischievous shadows. "Look, it's the odd one. Malik, the lonely knight." The words stung, their barbs digging deep into his spirit. He tried to shrug it off, to blend into the background like a chameleon against a tree trunk. But the cruelty persisted, seeping into every corner of his world. One crisp October morning, as Malik walked to school with shoulders weighed down by unseen burdens, a group of boys intercepted his path. Their sneers cut through the morning air like icy blades. "Well, well, well. If it isn't Malik, the walking shadow." Laughter erupted around him, a cacophony of mockery that seemed to drown out the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind. He fought back tears of frustration. He longed to shout, to demand why they couldn't see beyond the color of his skin. But words failed him, lost in the swirling storm of emotions within. Then one day he made up his mind to stand up to any bully and defend himself. The boys faltered, taken aback by the unexpected fierceness in Malik's confidence. In that moment, Malik stood tall and unyielding, a beacon of strength and resilience. The boys, once filled with malice, now looked upon him with something akin to awe. "Malik," one of them whispered, his voice barely above a breath. "What changed?" he asked. Malik met their gaze, his eyes blazing with a fire that refused to be extinguished. "I am Malik," he repeated, his voice unwavering. "And I will not be defined by your words. I am the light that shines, the spirit that soars." With that, he turned on his heel and walked away, leaving the boys standing in stunned silence. As he made his way, a sense of liberation washed over him, lifting the weight from his shoulders. From that day forward, Malik was no longer the boy who was always bullied. He was the boy who stood tall in the face of adversity, the boy whose light could not be dimmed. And as he walked through the halls of Willow Creek Elementary, his smile shone brighter than ever before, a beacon of hope for all who crossed his path. For Malik had learned a valuable lesson that day: no matter the darkness that surrounds us, it is our light within that truly defines who we are. And his light, radiant and unwavering, would guide him on his journey, illuminating the path ahead with boundless possibility. As the days passed, a subtle shift occurred in the atmosphere of Willow Creek Elementary. The whispers and taunts that once followed Malik like haunting echoes began to fade into the background. Instead, there was a newfound respect, a quiet admiration that seemed to ripple through the student body. Malik's courage had sparked something within each of them, a realization that kindness and understanding held far more power than cruelty ever could. Even the boys who had once been his tormentors found themselves drawn to Malik, their curiosity piqued by the strength that radiated from him. They approached him tentatively, their apologies hesitant but heartfelt. "Malik, we didn't realize. We're sorry for the way we treated you. You're not a shadow, you're a light." Malik looked at them with eyes filled with compassion, his heart swelling with forgiveness. "I know," he said softly. "And thank you." With each passing day, the walls that had once divided them crumbled away, replaced by bonds of friendship and understanding. Malik found himself surrounded by a circle of companions, united by a shared journey of growth and redemption. Together, they embarked on adventures through the halls of the school, their laughter echoing like music against the walls. Malik's presence seemed to light up every room he entered, his warmth infectious. Teachers smiled at the sight of him, their hearts warmed by the transformation they witnessed. One day, as autumn painted the world in hues of gold and crimson, the school announced a talent show. Excitement buzzed through the air, and Malik's newfound friends turned to him with eager eyes. "Malik, you have to perform. You're amazing at everything." Malik hesitated, the old doubts creeping in. But then he remembered the words he had spoken that fateful day, the words that had set him free. "I am the light that shines," he whispered to himself, his resolve firm. With his friends by his side, Malik took to the stage that evening, bathed in the glow of the spotlight. His heart pounded in his chest as he closed his eyes, letting the music flow through him. And then, with a voice as soulful as the autumn wind, Malik sang. He poured his heart into every note, every word carrying the weight of his journey. The audience was spellbound, their cheers ringing through the air like a chorus of angels. Tears shimmered in the eyes of those who had once doubted him, now moved by the raw emotion in his performance. When the final notes faded away, the hall erupted into thunderous applause. Malik stood on the stage, his chest heaving with emotion, his eyes shining with unshed tears. And as he basked in the glow of that magical evening, surrounded by friends old and new, Malik knew that no matter where life took him, he would always carry the light within. For he was the radiant triumph of Willow Creek, a testament to the power of resilience, kindness, and the unwavering belief in oneself. And his light would continue to shine, illuminating the path for all who dared to follow in his footsteps.